Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a void jump in the heart of the mist. Yep, that's right guys, the heart of the mist. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna explain how this is gonna work. So basically, if you don't know, around like the heart of the mist, which is basically like the central area for PvP, there's like this fog, or I guess it's mist, floating around everywhere. And if we actually go into that, as you can see, we will be teleported back to the spawn. But there is actually a small little exception to this. So if you've ever gone to the arena and looked back, you have seen that there's a little island here, which is basically just the normal tutorial island. And you can't actually go there normally, and you can't go there with this void jump either, because you will be teleported back. Well, we can actually use that island, or I guess we should say that landmass, for this void jump. So what you want to do is you just want to go down to the spawn, which is right here, and then from the spawn you want to walk over to this building on the right, or you could go to the PvP lobby waypoint, it doesn't really matter. And then from here you want to take the steps upward, and you want to climb all the way to the top of this building. So I'm going to do that right now. And when you're on top of the building, you just want to kind of go here. So as you can see, you can also take the inside if you want. So you can go here and then take these steps up. But I just find this method a little bit easier. So then what you want to do is you want to walk down, you want to walk all the way down to the edge, like right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim for around about this area right here. So that would be so that would be like this area right here, right? Why are we doing this? This is because we like after that point, we won't actually get teleported back to the main island. And from here, you can actually go there, because on the other side, it's a lot harder, because there isn't really like this open area where you can glide. So this side is just a lot easier. So what you want to do is you just want to glide over to here, and you want to lean forward a bit. And if you don't have that, you don't really have to, but it's just a bit easier. And then when you get to like after this rock, you just want to fall down, and then like at the last second, you just want to deploy your glider again. And then as you can see, we are actually underneath the fog or the mist right now. So what do we do to get into the void? Well, it's actually really easy. So what you want to do is you just want to walk to the back of the tutorial island, and as you can see, there's actually this structure here. We could go there, but it's not really interesting. I've checked it out before. But we're actually going to go to a much more interesting structure, because if you've ever looked at the map, you will see that there's basically this huge landmass that you can't go, but the map actually does allow you to go there, and there's a structure there which should look pretty familiar. So what you want to do is you just want to go into this water right here, and you will see that the water is really weird. Now this is basically because the water was never you were never intended to go into this water, and they decided just to have some fun with it, I think. So yeah, it can be a bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you just want to go down to the edge, and we are in the void. So now we can actually just use our trick we used in Rada Sum, which is basically going down to the bottom of the world, and then from there just swimming there. So I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll see you guys when I'm at the landmass. So yeah, cue the time lapse. Alright guys, so I've quickly stopped the time lapse right here. What you want to do is you want to go down to around about this area. It doesn't really matter as long as you are in this general area. So yeah. Anyway, continue. Alright guys, so I have kind of arrived at my destination, and what we're gonna do now is we are gonna relog, and you will hopefully see what I was talking about. So let's do that. Alright, so here we are, and as you can see, that is the structure I was talking about. So we can just walk over to it quickly, and as you can see, it doesn't have any collision. Now you might be thinking, alright, so this is an interesting ruin, but what does it really mean? Well, I'll show you, because there's actually there's actually a big landmass right here. So if we actually just glide down a bit, which I'll do right now, we can actually look at it from a distance, and hopefully then you'll see what I was talking about. So let's turn around and let's see if I picked a good location. There you go. There it is. I'm gonna move a little bit, and hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. That's right, it is the logo of the creators of this game. So I'll actually pull up a little picture of the logo besides it. Alright, so yeah, I'll pull up a picture of that right now. So yeah, can you see the similarities? I really think they put this in intentionally just so they could somehow get their logo in. And it's actually really interesting because you cannot see this from the main island, which I found really interesting because they went through all the effort of modeling this whole building and then not making it visible to the public, which I found kind of weird. But yeah, anyway, so here's a little bit of a better view, and there's also just this weird random cube here. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me today. I will be posting another video, which also has to do with the Heart of the Mist, which doesn't include a 4-jump, but it does include something else, which is quite interesting. Look forward to that video. If you did like this video, please leave a like, that would be very much appreciated, and I hope to see you guys around. Goodbye.